And welcome back. This is the last and final part 6 of the USD259 District Math Packet number 1. We are back with rates and ratios, and we are comparing these together. So number 3, it says Maggie's home computer downloads a 7 megabyte program in 5-6 minutes. Brooke's home computer takes 1 1/4 minutes to download a 9 megabyte program whose computer downloads at a greater rate of megabytes per minute. So we're going to have megabytes on top, minutes on the bottom. Let's start with Maggie. With Maggie, we're going to have 7 over 5/6 equals blank over 1. Anything divided by itself is 1. Dividing by 5/6 on top and bottom. We're going to mostly do decimals in this case. So when we're just rounding our decimal, we get 8.4. Looking at Brooke, they have 9 over 1 1/4 equal to blank over 1. Anything divided by itself is 1. So we're going to divide by 1 1/4. When we do so, we get 7.2. So the question is, which has a greater rate? The answer is Maggie. And looking at number 4. Caitlin travels for 1 1/3 hours to visit a friend who lives 4.5 miles away. Martin travels 4 1/4 miles to visit a friend. It takes him 1 1/5 hours to get there, who travels at a greater rate of miles per hour. So miles over hours, starting with Caitlin, 4 1/2 over 1 1/3 equal to blank over 1. We're going to divide by 1 1/3 on each top and bottom, and you get 3.375. Again, round to whatever number you'd like. Looking at Martin, we're going to have 4 1/4 over 1 1/5 equal to blank over 1. Dividing by 1 1/5 on top and bottom. When doing this, you get 3.542. So the question was, which has a greater rate? The answer would be Martin. Looking at number 5, Beth drove 45 miles and used 3 3/4 gallons of gas. Martha drove 85 miles and used 5 2/3 gallons of gas. Which driver used fewer gallons of gas per mile? So we're going to have gas over miles. And starting with Beth, we're going to have 3 3/4 over 45 equal to blank over 1. Divide by 45 on top and bottom. And again, rounding, you get 0.083. Looking at Martha, 5 2/3 over 85 equal to blank over 1. Divide by 85 on top and bottom, and you get 0.067. And the question is, which has a fewer rate? So smaller number, and that would be Martha. I want you to try and do number 6 on your own. Looking at the very bottom, the advertised size of a pizza is the length of its diameter. Remember, diameter is all the way across. A wants us to find the area of a 12-inch pizza. Remember, with area, we have to have the radius. So we know that our diameter is 12. So we're going to take 12 divided by 2. So your radius is 6. A equals pi r squared. So we're going to take 3.14 times 6 squared. When you do this, you get 113.04 inches squared. B states if a 12-inch pizza costs $9.75, and is cut into 10 slices, what is the cost per slice? So we're going to have cost on top and slices on the bottom. So 9.75 over 10 equals blank over 1. Divide by 10 on top and bottom. And in a rounded form, you get 0.98 because we're talking about money here. So it's 98 cents per slice. And last C says, what is the cost per square inch? So again, cost is on top, square inches are on the bottom. So when we're looking at square inches, we're going to think back to that area. So we're going to have 9.75 over our area, which was 113.04, equal to blank over 1. Divide by 113.04 on top and bottom. Rounding due to money, you get 9 cents. So it is 9 cents per square inch. If you have any questions, feel free to email, Google Classroom, or Remind. Thanks for watching.